The term lone wolf has a negative charge in society because it can be used to depict people whose solitude has led to violence by being a breeding ground for hate. There are cases in which loneliness becomes a vessel for death and even physical problems. However, it's how we spend the time alone that decides the outcome, regardless of the fact that loneliness is chosen or not. I hope you will find some value in the ways I present in this video, as they are philosophical as well as practical. Hence, I present you with 4 healthy ways to be alone. 1. Practice gratitude. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. Melody Beatty. You are able to focus on the good things in your life by practicing gratitude rather than focusing on what you lack. It can be easy to fall into the trap of always wanting more in a world where we are always bombarded with notifications showing us what we need to be happy. However, research shows that gratitude is a strong antidote to this mentality. Gratitude can help you feel more satisfied and content with your current circumstances, which can, in turn, lead to greater well-being and happiness. You can rewire your brain to focus on the positive by making gratitude a habit, which can have a huge effect on your overall outlook on life. There are several ways to practice gratitude, from taking a moment each day to reflect on the things we are thankful for to keeping a gratitude journal. 2. Take yourself on a date. Not sure what to do? Imagine you're trying to show your date a good time and impress them. What would you want them to experience or see? Where would you take them? Self-dates can be an effective tool for learning how to be happy alone, though it might sound cliché. It might feel a bit weird at first, but chances are you'll see at least other people purchasing a movie ticket for themselves or dining solo. For that reason, you should take yourself on a date. Does it still sound too scary? Start small by sitting for 10 minutes alone in a coffee shop, soak in your surroundings, and be observant. Going out alone won't be so daunting anymore once you are comfortable with sitting alone. But also remember, it's cheaper to pay for yourself than it is for 2. You don't have to go big if money is an issue. 3. Create or chase your dreams. Spending time away from people can not only give us the chance to actually do what we want to do without caring what other people think, but also give us new perspectives through introspection. Being around people all the time can be a lot of fun, but it makes us do what they do, like having the same opinions, talking about the same subjects, and watching the same television shows. This herd mentality can be detrimental to achieving your dreams and goals, so that's why it makes perfect sense to sacrifice dinners with friends, drunk nights at the bar on Saturday nights, and parties in order to build something of substance for ourselves. As all achievements come with sacrifice, you'll be less likely to develop unhealthy addictions. You will begin to embrace your time alone when you are creating something in solitude. Solitude can be a great vessel for achieving your goals. You do not have time for distractions. For example, when I'm editing a video or writing a script for this, I usually find myself in a state of fulfillment, which I could best describe as a state in which nothing is missing. I am in the present moment now. Everything is there. In addiction, it is the opposite. Working on something I love is enjoyable. It's highly fulfilling. It's quite hard to feel lonely in this state. 4. Sit with it. A great way to avoid what's actually going on in ourselves is being around people all the time. They suppress the experience of their inner lives with short-term pleasure, do everything to avoid that self-confrontation, and they need to be around other people all the time, rather than spend time alone. It is quite sad because being alone is a terrific opportunity for introspection. These are hard things to ponder sometimes, but doing it can assist us tremendously in the long run. By going inward, we might find out what direction in life we should go in, what we want to change, or what's bothering us. Likewise, the practice of meditation means that we observe our physical sensations and thoughts. This means that we can discover what's actually going on inside in a manner that we normally don't. It's a much healthier way to get into a calmer state than self-medication with alcohol or drugs. Again, although this can be experienced as discomfort. If we become aware of certain tiredness, tension, anger, anxieties, and so on, and accept them, they will ultimately dissolve. Finally, In a world where anxiety and stress are all too common, it is more critical than ever to focus on our well-being and mental health. By adopting easy habits, such as practicing gratitude, taking ourselves on a date, and chasing our dreams, we can improve our overall quality of life and mood. By seeking help when we need it and taking care of ourselves, we can work towards a more fulfilling and balanced life. At the same time, it is vital to remember that mental health is complicated and that there is no one-size-fits-all solution. It is important to seek professional help from a qualified mental health professional and therapist if you are struggling with your mental health.